Giants held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks.
Normal. Fast 1. Fast 2. Fast 1. Normal.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to my room. Let's play ball. Fix that. Minute Maid Park.
Me and my nigga Frankie, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our tip to the one of my they will follow me. Corn is moving like boom, boom. Popping the form, me and my nigga Frankie, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our tip to the one of my they will pop out in the boom, boom, boom. 40 is clearing the boom, boom. Let his record go boom, boom. Corn is moving like boom, boom. Hop in the form, go zoom, zoom. And we show no remorse. Go to the bag, I trip and I source. She got your tag, we knocking them head. After I hit, boy, she hit the door. Shooting the money, be coming in all of this money, and I gotta give him some more. Big bag, better run the floor. So hot, then we run your jaw. I'ma hop in the phone and shoot him off. That be my dog, I'm calling him floor. I'm in love with the way I need it. I'ma hop in the phone and shoot him off. That be my dog, I'm calling him floor. I'm in love with the way I need it.
Another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, Good Store with the New York Mets and the Houston Astros. The Mets ended the day with a winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Today with a winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Right-hander from Florida gets the ball as the starter here. What you got? He's been around the block for a while.
under the lights. Hit the other way out to right field. In there, base hit. Now the Astros get their first opportunity, no score. Now it's play for Michael Brantley. It leads things off here in the bottom half of the first. In the air after straightaway left. Sexton is on the move. But you get there, it falls in. They want to be a team on the attack, without question. On the bottom of the first, started soft single gets out of one in your dugout going. That was right up Alex Brickman. Also go after the first pitch to him in terms of empty, you strike one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in unbeaten and play well here in the early going. Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year and you get this high. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're fun. Second baseman Jose Altuve. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And miss strike 2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday. Yeah, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent.
You really hit the nail right on the head. I think one of those things we're looking for consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a tight zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking.
So now we play Jordan Alvarez. He will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Brinkman, second. Altuve is over at first with 1 away. Down the first baseline. This one gets by him at third. And not in time is the second run score. You have to wait long for the offensive fireworks of this one. The 2 runners aboard and he got what you like. Throw it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs. That's still a big shake to add on. Within the second now. Uriel comes on with one gone here as he looks at a call and strike 1. In there and he's ahead 0-2 now. Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and they're 2 gone. Well, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He has to use it this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the screen, and gets the big strikeout. George Springer the next to hit. No balls and 1 strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in. Grounded softly to the right. And he'll continue as he's through to a 2-out hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on. He doesn't get a chance at even with 2 outs. Here's his first pitch to him. Fastball was swung on and missed. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor. Yeah, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off-speed, and got hurt. Down the first baseline. This will be a foul ball, and it's still 2-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now, fastball swung on.
Sit down.
He's out number 3. on 4 base hits, no errors.
Sit down.
Here's Pete Alonso, took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. Popped him up. Stubbs over to his left. 1 out. Robinson Cano, the next to dig in. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, that's one of the funny things about actually teams playing field ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup changes dramatically. The cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats, more time in the field.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bats next will be J.D. Davis. In the right field, that's a base hit.
Way after that base knock right there, Devo hits, and he's hitting streak to 7 games. Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you get a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
McNeil, a 27-year-old, he was a 12th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming after the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a base hit on the line.
They have to back-to-back 2-out hits right now. This pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with the ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate. It's a big number going on.
Slap hard the opposite way, and gets down as he can't get there in time. The relay throw. Third, and he's out.
He's safe. He was safe.
The inning comes to an end. Here on the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Astros 2. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. It's fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And it's fouled away. Fastball call, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, man.
That was pretty impressive, and I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball right there. He decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
I get it, he wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Stays alive, still 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And struck him out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Blankley. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
This should end the inning as it's set down to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first. And next up for New York, Jake Marisnick. He'll start out there after the third, top of the order to follow. Swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Springer.
Oh, too deep.
He makes the catch. tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Whipped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Steps in and ready for another shot. Michael Conforto. There's the first pitch now from Greinke. Fouled off.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Bounce to the left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, Nero, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game winning streak. He knows it's at 11. I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. The inning is over. Mets strand 1.
Welcome, everybody.
Alex Raymond has moved on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. He throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Cespedes is going back. There and records the first down. And now back and we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Fouled away. Strike 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a call third.
Go sit down.
The second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up, change-up right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you don't pitch to a 3-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it. So it's a backwards day for him.
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 1 for 1 as he reached base for the double his first time up. Pulled toward right center field. Vision is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2. And Pete Alonso. Here's the post offering. High fly ball after straightaway center. On the move is Springer. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down. Now to play the next DH, Robinson Cano. Field shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High in the air, deep to left center field. Legally going back.
Goodbye.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Reddick will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Slap hard the opposite way, and that'll get high and on through towards the wall. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double. Wilson Ramos hit in the air to right field. On the move is Reddick. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Mets are able to. Here's Uriel. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a call strike. down. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Now with the plate, George Springer. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. There's a strike at the knee, 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there, you thought this guy would have been getting showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in his game.
So he knocks the backwards K on that one. George Springer goes down for route number 2 in the bottom half. Here's Carlos Correa now. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. Rosario plays it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Jake Litzner. He's 0-1 thus far. First offering on his way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Stepping into the box, and Rosario. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Takes this the other way to right. Reddick is there, 1 away. Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, that pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
What's up, Nicky?
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances.
You know, man, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one shoots all the way to the wall. The relay, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he knew he was in trouble.
I'm doing good.
Tag him out between second and third, and the inning is over. Mets play a run on a couple of hits. Last half of the 5th coming up. Mets out in front, 3-2. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today. As far too often, they've been swinging the pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 0-1 in the count. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When the pitcher on the mound is established in this kind of heater, you've got to come off everything else and find a way to get that into the zone.
Lifted down the line left. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-2 once more. Gets him looking up around the letters.
This pitching staff has done a pretty good job.
How's the weather over there, Nicky?
Strike out only in the second game of this series.
Into the box, Garrett Stubbs. Has one away. Can't make contact on his first pitch. It's strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0-1 in the ballgame. fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Man, this guy's really pitched well so far.
I think it's time to throw a changeup.
And he's really kept these hitters off balance. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And it rings up another, making 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back days, and that was his 9th game. If you're shutting out 1 or more innings, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Here's Michael Brantley. There's a line drive base hit to left field.
That's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. They've got a couple of runs early already in this game, and now it gives up the You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into that 10 as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, and so be it.
Slow roller left side. Davis brings it in. Hold in time and decided to retire. That's Astro 3-1. They cradle. Shot now. Set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. Dave Jackson had 10 hits, including that last one. He's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. He might be finding some time to let the receivers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. Alonso takes off second with nobody out. And is fouled away. Pitch to third. And that's out number 1. Digging in, J.D. Davis. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming, there it is. Into center field, line right base hit. Now a long throw home.
Nice call.
42.
Whistle past this guy's ear. That was scary. They call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that sits right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
So, Nicky, how's the weather over there?
He's going to make a change here. That's going to be all tonight for Zach Greinke. Caught after 5 1/3 here. He never really found his groove in this one. Jeff Neal will be the next pitcher.
Goodbye!
To right field. He's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the upper deck. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. This is it high in the air out towards left center. After it is Brantley. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready once again, Jake Marisnick. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with his first pitch. Here it comes. And the swing.
Good night! Oh, that's gone!
And the long ball will burn in for the 2nd time in the inning. Another home run. Solo shot by Jake Marisnick.
7 home runs for him on the year now, and the lead is now 7-2.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now. He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
That's another base hit.
It's off his glove. He'll get it into second. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's an 8-2 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Rogelio Armenteros gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes. Home run number 9 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Up next, the power bat of
ready, Astros.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there. Looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. On the move is Springer. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Into the box, Jose Altuve. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just get.
Substitution time.
Up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opponent. Team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something to.
Eduardo Nunez is also into the ball.
For the Mets.
Jed Lowry is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second. Tomas Nido is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest.
Now, number 3, Tomas
That's my change for right now.
First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Nimmo, and that's the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Jordan Alvarez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Coming to the plate now, Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Fastball called for strike 2. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ballgame, and this Astros go down 1-2-3. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2.
And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Contrary to the usual strategy of working the count, they've been jumping all over the first pitch they're seeing, and that has translated.
Leading off with the net, the designated hitter, Robinson Cano.
Now here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
At the plate, J.D. Davis. He's got it. Altuve for 1. To Gurriel, and they get them both.
The batter, number 4.
Into the box now, Jed Lowry. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. And the lead stays at 8. It's Tyler Clippard will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Bottom of the inning now.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Fouled off. The 0-2 home.
Oh, that's up there.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken there by Lowry. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. In past history against Tyler Clippard, he's 1 for 4. Right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
1-2-3 inning.
Now batting, Josh Reddick. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Count remains at 0-2. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Next for the Mets.
Leading off for the Mets, the catcher, number 3, Tomas Nido.
Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. Reddick is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Jake Marisnick. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know that.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time, as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Chris Davinsky comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And it's fouled away. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hard ground ball to third, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
To the plate now, Eduardo Nunez. High and deep to right center. Springer is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and up next it's the left-handed power threat Matt Adams. From the stretch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Brantley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Justin Wilson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38, Justin Wilson.
Next up for the Stros, Garrett Stubbs. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Wilson is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's just 1 for 6. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Marisnick is under it, and that retires the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Next will be the designated hitter, Robinson Cano. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. Cano's around first, on his way for second now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. And here's a dive, and they got him. It's a double play. What an effort. So digging in now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Tomas Nido. High in the air out to center field. Springer is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. There as the Mets are down on 4 pitches, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. Settling in now, Jose Altuve starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, the first baseman.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Mets add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The New York Mets used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jacob deGrom wins his 3rd of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
iPad. So I tried it. Yeah, Robert.
When does our switcher come in?
Soon. Soon Bar gives to me.
Alright. Who's in charge today?
George.
George, alright. Alright, see you Wednesday then.
Yep. Monday, I thought.
No, now it's Wednesday because I got this appointment tomorrow.
I'll see you better tomorrow, right?
Huh?
You better comes back tomorrow, right?
Yeah. I'll see you Wednesday then, bye.
Alright, bye. Give me this Mountain Dew. See how my other team's doing. Oh, they start this week.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting off in the National League East, the Mets allowed only 5 hits in the game as they blasted the Astros 11-2. Fernando Tatis
Alden Rosario, you need a break.
are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Metropolitans enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next, Freddie Peralta gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Lifted the other way out to left center. Garcia on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Yoenis Cespedes. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Yelich going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
So here's Pete Alonso. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Nice base hit.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, Giro. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Bullet back up the middle. Kane is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. On now. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Kane. It'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up Christian Yelich. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Yelich is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. hit to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. The Mets lead it 1-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across the first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything. Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Kane going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a curveball left up in the zone as this is hit pretty well out to deep center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall, and he's safe.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
At the plate now, Marcus Stroman hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Yelich. He can't get to it as the pitcher blasts one over his head. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
That's a monster at bat right there. A one-run lead is fine and everything, but a three-run cushion feels a lot better. And that's where they stand right now after that three-bagger.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it.
And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
You know, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch. Infield playing back. The ball is able to sneak through. A base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
He's set. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Conforto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit softly on the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Wow, I think he took it for granted. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the utility man, Eduardo Nunez. Here's the first pitch to him. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And the Mets just keep right on rolling, as this is good for extra bases as well. And the runner will score from second.
Everybody has bad days at the office, including starting pitchers. He's given up 5 runs in this inning alone, and you have to wonder how long the manager's going to stay with him. Not long, I would bet.
Brent Suter enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Here's Jed Lowry now. And he fouls this one off. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. After it is Yelich, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and the run is in to score from second. It's 8-0. The relay.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose. I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Into the box, Tomas Nido. Kane is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here is 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. Digging in now for the Brewers, Omar Narvaez. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Sit down.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So here is Avisail Garcia.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Cespedes will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Eric Sogard. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Stroman isn't considered by many to be a power pitcher. He doesn't strike out a ton of guys, but he's usually very effective as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that uses his defense and makes the opponent put the ball in play.
Matty V, not all pitchers are going to be swinging this guy. Even though this guy is a power pitcher, he pitches primarily down in the zone, and he looks behind him and he sees 8 fielders with the glove. He needs some help. He's not going to strike a lot of guys out, but he needs some.
High and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Marcus Stroman. Runner at first to start the inning, and Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
So one man gone for the Mets in the third. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Garcia. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Michael.
Riding in once again, Michael Conforto. A hit in 2 tries so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ground ball right side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
And the runner will score from second. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 10-0 score.
Yeah, Matt, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso as he hits one on a line to left field. Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Skied into very shallow right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Standing in now, Brent Suter, and he fouls this one off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Lorenzo Cain is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Brock Holt will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Brewers strike. In now, Eduardo Nunez, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the...
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Onto the grill deck and gone.
Goodbye, home run. That's a bomb.
So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the blowout continues.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Man, did this one get ugly early. As a starting pitcher, you're looking to get some length, and certainly 5 or 6 innings. He couldn't even get out of the second inning in this one. This is one he'd certainly like to forget.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 6.
Stepping into the box, Jeff McNeil. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Yelich. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now that's popped up. Lowry has a play. 1 out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Keston.
At the plate, Keston here. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee. J.P. Fireisen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
First offering on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Stepping up now, Michael Conforto. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. Hit sharply on the ground. And gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, that's what he gets for trying to do too much. And instead of eating it and holding him on first, he panics a bit and sails the throw. Now he's got a man in scoring position and nobody to blame but himself.
Fouled off. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Cespedes hits a little over the 270 mark. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Yelich is after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Now batting, the first baseman, Alonso.
At the plate, Pete Alonso. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one. And now they'll get the third out here, but it won't come until... Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And a good throw gets him one gone. So coming to the plate, Eric Sogard. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. This is in the air to right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now back, first baseman, Justin.
Here's Justin Smoak now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Stroman gets the sign. Here comes the pitch. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors thus far for Milwaukee. And he'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. New inning set to get underway. Ready now, Eduardo Nunez. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one. Hey, D-Row, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And he is in there.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Corbin Burns gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. First and second now, 1 man out. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And the runner is in from second. The relay throw, well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. So here's Brandon Nimmo. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Holt will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 5 base hits. Ryan Braun is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of any number 6. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Heading out towards shallow right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On the ground to the right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at-bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Here's the 0-1. And he popped him up. Nunez ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting.
In is Christian Yelich. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
2 out with the man at first. High in the air out to center field. Nimmo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Milwaukee lead. David Phelps enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, and he's working on a 3-double game right now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting. The first base.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Garcia. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting. The third base.
Striding in, Eduardo Nunez. His past batting line against David Phelps. He's 1 for 4. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Garcia at the track. And this will get to the wall now out near the Milwaukee bullpen. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
At the plate now, Tomas Nido fouled away. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Yelich is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So a run on. Striding forward. Forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Ready for another chance? Jeff McNeil. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Garcia on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. 0s in the run and earned run columns. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Marcus Stroman. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Fouled off. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
The center fielder.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is into second with a double. His 3rd hit of the night.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit, back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Gone!
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right?
That's
it's a
ding
bomb.
dong, the
Hit
pitch
one
is
yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Alex Claudio comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, Jed Lowry. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Stepping in now, Tomas Nido. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He swings and lines it to left, and that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on a line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it, and that retires the side. But here's Eric Sogard. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Stepping in, Justin Smoke. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Cespedes. And that's in there. Base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
No balls and a strike to count. Line drive, fair ball down the line. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. In now is Lorenzo Cain as he grounds one briskly to short. Oh, and trouble there for Lowry. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Stepping in, Brock Holt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Conforto is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Cespedes is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error, and a runner left. Josh Hader enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here. I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
And he's been terrific so far with 4 hits in 6 tries. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. So here's Yoenis Cespedes. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Yelich is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Adams. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the runner from second is in to score.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Line towards center field. Kane is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. So here's the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Now to the plate, Omar Narvaez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
No balls and 1 strike. And this is fouled at the plate. The Brewers down to their final strike. Rolled slowly down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Belted high in the air out to left. Cespedes going back at the track, the wall, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. In now, Eric Sogard.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. behind 0-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
24-3 tonight. The New York Mets scored in every single inning on the way to victory. Marcus Stroman notches his 3rd win of the year as he struck out 13 in this one. Freddie Peralta was unable to work out of the 2nd inning as he settled with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Alright, bye guys, I'm going offline. I'll see you guys later.